How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another show. This is You Made Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today's show, we're going to be doing a reaction to the song Names. This is by Tom Macdonald. This was just released, or the video was just released today. So we'll be diving into this. But before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't already that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you'll be reminded of future shows. We're going to go ahead and check this out.
They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. You're a sexist or a racist, white supremacist or gay. They'll attack your reputation, claim that you're the one to blame, and try to make you hate yourself for ways that you behave. They're just names, embrace them and they'll never cause you pain. They're just words that another person thought up in their brain. They're just names, they do not define you, that's insane. And they'll just call you something different if you change. Call me racist, I don't make no BLM donations. I can stand with black folks without a branded corporation. All this systemic prejudice, if you live in this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian. Call me...
We got to stop already. This man, this man, first of all, he started off, with all of the standing on the sign with all of the names and the arrows at him. That's something I talk about myself. You know what I mean? Instead of names, I'll use the word labels. But I talk about this all the time about how people like to paint these labels on people, and all of us. I can't imagine like one human on this planet who's not going through that type of thing, where somebody else outside of them is maybe placing unfair labels on them and that type of thing. But yeah, that's something that I believe all of us are going through. The thing that he said about the Black Lives Matter movement, if you will, or the organization rather, because that's something that there's a lot of people of all races, you know what I mean, that had a big issue with of course, Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter, all lives matter. You know what I mean? Every life matters. But the Black Lives Matter organization was some crooked shit. It just was like, it was crooked as hell. The one lady who was the head of who was the head of the organization, or is, I don't know if it's still a going thing, but that lady straight robbed a lot of people. You know what I mean? It was sad. You know what I mean? Took advantage of people who are hurting. Which is something that has happened not just in our community, but to a lot of communities. But that happens with us big time. You know what I mean? Like, people actually taking advantage of our pain and our suffer and try to milk us, in those moments. But no, he's saying some stuff, dude. Oh my goodness. But let's keep this going.
Transphobic, but I support you in your policies. I just can't ignore the...
Push it back a little bit. We ain't gonna do that. Let's push it back a bit. Oh, you're going right there. Okay. Let's do it.
In this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian. Call me transphobic, but I support you in your policies. I just can't ignore the very basics of biology. All I see is men and women trying to live in harmony, not 100 genders that you wanna be. Call me snowflake, cause I'm offended, I ain't stone-faced. Social justice warriors destroying us with woke ways. Mad because they voted for the POTUS with the most hate. Man, I miss the old days. Call me loser, call me bigot, call me stupid, call me bitter, call me ugly, call me cracker, call me doucher, call me triggered. You can call me what you want, cause at the end of the day, man, they're just names.
Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing.
We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before.
Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain.
Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore.
Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing.
Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord.
Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame.
Call
said, oh wait, let me go back to that. Let's go back there. He said you tripping. You need to find the Lord or something like that. It was something in there like that. Let me go back see if I can catch it.
Call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want. I'm getting bored.
They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. Repeat it till you really start believing what they say. They gon' stamp it on your forehead and scream it till you break. They love to say they woke, they not awake. They're just names, afraid of anyone who ain't the same. So they classify your thoughts as controversial, not okay. Then they cancel you till everything you have all gets erased. They tryna tell the world you bad, they're just names. Call me conservative or liberal, Republican or Democrat. I'm somewhere in the middle, but y'all don't know what to do with that. The system got you so obsessed with classifying right or left. You never call a person human, call them names instead. Call me sexist. Men run the world cause they're aggressive, but behind every man there's a woman just as successful. We will never be equal in every way that ain't helpful. Our differences are why we're great together. Call me white devil, I know you think the system favors me. My privilege is residual benefits from the slavery. Subconscious prejudice embedded in the system made for me. Don't mean I never struggled to survive, I guess we ain't agree.
Man, finally somebody, he's like a white guy saying it. You know what I mean? I don't know if I've ever, and because I've said this just recently in something that I recorded, but when he says like, because people are always say racism don't exist, maybe, and it still exists amongst people. You know what I mean? No, there's no doubt about that. I see it every day. You know what I mean? So it definitely exists. But really what I tell people, you know what I mean, is deeper than just the racism in the people. It's the racism is written into the laws. You know what I mean? So when people have these arguments about, you know, what type of privilege do I have and all this and that, well, the privilege comes in, it's in the laws. You know what I mean? But he did say also, like, just because those things exist don't mean that I don't go through a struggle as well. And that, for me, I know better. You know what I mean? I know that just because whatever's written in the laws doesn't mean that white people aren't going through a struggle, aren't trying to find a way just like everybody else out here is. So I do understand that. You know what I mean? So, but that was dope for him to say that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of guys won't even acknowledge that, and it's like so. It's so blatantly obvious. You know what I mean? But let's keep it going.
Ignorant and jaded, call me dumb, uneducated, call me idiot or redneck or delusional or crazy, call me anything society has taught you to say, cause at the end of the day, they're just names.
Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing.
We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before.
Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain.
Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore.
Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing.
Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord.
Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame.
Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. Your sticks and your stones might break my bones, but your words don't hurt.
So give me your worst.
Stupid loser, ugly poser, moron, liar, crazy loner.
Hey, damn, I've been called all those things.
Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing.
We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before.
Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain.
Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore.
Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing.
Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord.
Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame.
Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored.
Wee. Yeah, Tom. Yes, indeed. And see, I love when Tom does this every time. Like Tom is such a great conversation starter, man. Like in a perfect world, you know what I mean? And first of all, that was Tom Macdonald with names. But in a perfect world, you know, people would like use this type of stuff with sitting rooms to have logical discussions without emotion. You know what I mean? Take the emotion out of it and just everybody say their piece, listen at the same time, not listen to only to respond, but actually take in everybody's perspectives and point of views. You know, but he's right though. You know what I mean? Like these names, these titles, man, that we labels that we put on people, man. It's all it's crazy because you could slap a label on something and uh, you change how people look at that thing, but um, is that thing really just as is it just as simple as I'm just this one thing? No, people are so multi-layered, you know what I mean? Usually, you know, but yeah, no, it's deeper than even if you call somebody let's just say in a racist moment or whatever kind of moment, you know what I mean? It can be something that totally ain't got nothing to do with that, but just this one moment in time or this one incident or something like that doesn't isn't supposed to define a person forever, you know. And that's another one of those things about like cancel culture and all that. Like unless somebody did something egregious, and shout out to the sirens, but unless somebody did something egregious like you murdered, raped, or whatever the case is, let's let that pass. Yeah. All right, but yeah, unless you did something like that, you know, with you shouldn't be canceled, I suppose, if you made one faux pas, one statement. You know what I mean? Even if it is like a racist statement or something crazy and off kilter that people don't jive with, people they're not in that same mindset as the person who made that comment. But opinions are a thing, and people should be allowed to have them. You know what I mean? Like if a person didn't like the way that I did something, or they don't like the way I look, or whatever, that's on them. That's their opinion. They're allowed to have that, but have that opinion without attacking or you know what I mean. Just go about your life, do your thing. You know, if you don't want to mess with me, just go elsewhere. That's it. You know what I mean? Don't look to harm me. Don't look to take nothing away from me. Just go the other way. That's all you have to do. You know, if you have an opinion that is different from mine, you know, we could agree to disagree and keep it moving. We could still be cool, all that stuff. Like so yeah, no, this is strong. This is strong. Yeah, we can talk about something like this. I wish that there was like somebody here with me to, to discuss this because this is like a great song. But yeah, no, like I said, perfect world. We use these things to open up. But Tom, he does a great job like always, and hitting these topics like right on the head, dude. He just he kills it. But I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. Before I do that, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one named Tom Macdonald Reactions. I definitely have a playlist for him. Some of the older, well, a lot of them will be older ones, but some of those I have to actually redo, you know. But yeah, I do have a playlist like with a lot of time. So this will be in there. Check that stuff out. I do have playlists for other artists as well. So make sure that you check out all that stuff. Support your boy, you know what I mean? But the Cash App is on the screen, $ you made Roscoe, for those who like to show their support or appreciation for the work. There's that. And that's pretty much it. That's like I said, I'm gonna get going, get up out of here. Um, oh yeah, and in some hours, you know what I mean? Because we're like midday right now. But my birthday is coming. So you can jump in the comments and say happy born day to your boy. You know, it'll actually be on the 16th. I'm recording this on the 15th right now. So say happy birthday to your boy. You know, I'm an old man, getting older. You know, but yeah, that's that is, and so like I said, we're gonna get up out of here, you know, but I will see you guys again soon. So until next we meet, y'all be safe and y'all be